Hi. I was watching something from Acts 17 Apologetics and learned that the seal of the prophets is actually a growing hairy mole on one's back. That is proof that you are the seal of the prophets. Well, for Muhammad, that is. According to the Hadith, the seal of the prophets was on Muhammad's back. Well, I don't know. I wouldn't. Well, Muhammad was the seal of the prophets, but the reason for him being the seal of the prophets, he had a growing hairy mole on his back that started off the size of a tit, and then got as big as a dove's egg, and then became apple-sized, and I think it just got as big as an apple. But supposedly that was proof that he was the seal of the prophets. But the thing that's interesting is that I don't know where would you come to the belief that a hairy mole on your back was proof that you were the seal of the prophets. Because I have a friend. Well, I haven't seen him in a long time. I went swimming with him one time, and he had the exact same thing. It wasn't as big as an apple, though. It was about as big as I'd say a tit. Yeah. So it started off. Of course, he wasn't as old as Muhammad, So maybe it's as big as an apple now. I don't know, but it was gross, and it was pretty much located in the exact same area the Hadith says that the seal of the prophets. Growth, hairy wart, wherever, was growing on the back of Muhammad, And I would like to know how having a growth or hairy thing on your back is proof that you're the seal of the prophets when I have a friend, and by the way, he was Muslim and he was from Morocco, had the exact same thing growing on his back. Yeah. And the thing is, such a thing as seems to be deformity, and yet, according to the Hadith, Moses didn't have a deformity, and all I wanted to show that by having a rock run off with Moses' clothing, so Moses, instead of thinking, what the hell is going on here, would run after the rock naked and attack the rock, saying, "Oh, stone my clothes! Oh, stone my clothes!" But it was to prove that he was, quote, the best of whom Allah created, as far as penises go. And this is according to the Hadith. Well, they thought he might have scrotal hernia, and apparently Allah thought, "Oh no, I've got to show him. I've got to show the Israelis." The Ben Israel, that there's nothing wrong with my prophet Moses or Musa, and so apparently so much that it meant so much to Allah that a rock that Allah had a rock run off with Moses's clothing to show that he was perfect. And yet, that was to prove that Moses was a prophet. And yet, having deformity on the back of Muhammad is proof that he's a prophet, the seal of the prophets. I don't see how that makes sense. But if you're a Muslim and you're watching this, maybe you can let me know how it does make sense. Okay? Bye.